Hello, welcome to another video by Chunky. In this video we're going to be covering how to break in brushed RC car motors. Now people might ask, why do you need to do it? Why should I take the time out of the day? Well, it's simple. If you break in your motor, you're going to get more power, more RPMs, and more time running the motor. If you don't break your motor in, basically your performance is going to suck and your motor is not going to last long. So breaking in a motor is a very obsolete yet very important procedure when you get a new brushed motor. In this video we're going to cover how to break in your brushed motor and then how to clean it out and get it ready to install in your vehicle. Hopefully by doing this you'll gain more power, more RPMs, and eventually win more races with your new broken in motor. Okay, now before getting started, let's go over what materials we'll need. First of all, we're going to need the motor, obviously, that we're going to be breaking in. You're going to need a little bit of scrap wire, anything we have around will work fine. You're going to need two C-size alkaline 1.5 volt batteries. Some tape. And a cup full of just clean tap water. Also, for the end of this video, you're going to want some motor cleaner and some lubricant, either some specially designed lubricant like this Team Checkpoint ointment or just some WD-40 will work fine. Okay, so first things first, let's make our battery pack. As I said before, we have the two C-size cells, and we're going to have to put these together in series, so we'll get a total of 3 volts to that motor. The easiest way to do this is take your tape, piece off that. Make sure you have your negative and positive ends lined up together. And just tape your batteries together. There you go, easy enough. Now we're going to have a little bit of wire, 2 wires to attach to the motor. At one end I put little spade connectors, you can see there. And at the other hand I just have bare wire. The bare wire I'm going to attach to the ends of the batteries, so it'll look like that. And these little spade connectors will be attached to the motor. Alright, so now we're ready to go. Off camera I finished my battery pack. It's the 2 C cells with each pair of wire at the end. I've got my wires here to attach to the motor. I have my cup of tap water. All I gotta do is dunk the motor all the way in the water, make sure it's fully submerged. Then mind which leads are which here. Put your negative connector to your negative thing on the motor. And there you go. As you can see, maybe it'll take off the camera here. You can see we have our battery pack there, the leads attached to the motor is fully submerged underwater moving. Now you're going to want to have this go for as long as it takes to kill both of these cells. Obviously once the batteries die, the motor will stop and you know you're done. Also, don't stick your hands in that water, it's got electricity going through it and the motor's going. If you put your hands in there, it's probably a bad idea, just keep that in mind. Okay, you're almost done, but here comes a very important step before you put the motor in your vehicle. First of all, you're going to want to clean it, and then you're going to lubricate the bearings or bushings at the end of the shaft. To clean it, take your can of motor spray. Now I don't have one on hand right now, so I'll just do a little fake demonstration. Take your can of motor spray, put the straw in the motor, and start cleaning the inside of the motor until the runoff motor spray coming out of the can of the motor is clear and dirt-free. Once you do that, let your motor dry out a little bit. You can use compressed air, blow on it, or whatever you want. Then you're going to want to lube the bearings. Here I've got some lubrication. You can just spray your bearings with that. Alternatives to that again are WD-40 and also bearing oil. Okay, so now your motor is broken in, you've oiled the bearings, you've cleaned it out, and now it's ready to go. All that's left is to install it in your car and go out there, do some racing, do some bashing, whatever you like to do. Hope that will save you money in the long run by not having to buy new motors. And have fun, play it safe, and just have a good time, guys. See you later. Bye.